And also because I feel like it suits me in a fashion sense.
It does. It really does look blue from here, the jeans, I mean.
Blue, grey. Grey's not a colour, so blue.
Yeah, there you go.
So, for the sake of our next act, I very much hope that nobody here has a favourite colour that is red, or green, or beige. I hope you all have a favourite colour of blue, because our next act is the Blue Couch!
We are the Blue Couch. And for our next show, there's only one thing you need to know, which is that when we have somebody standing in the center front on the stage, delivering a monologue, that monologue is a real thing. It's a real story that happened to the actual person. Those are not made up. Everything else is. That's all you need to know. So, to get us started, I just need one word of inspiration. I will take the first one that I can hear clearly.
Sandals!
Bald spot! I heard sandals first. Sandals.
Sandals.
Sandals. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Couch presents
Relatable!
Sandals. Sandals reminds me of the kind of slippers or sandals that I used to wear when I was in university back in India, back in Bangalore. Yes, represent. I think we have a couple of people. So I think I can talk about the kind of person or student that I was in university. Did not go to class very often. We were expected to go often, but I would go about 30% of the time, which is not enough to get you a degree. And the principal of the university knew that, and that is why towards the last semester, I got called into the principal's office quite often. I remember especially just before the final exam, before you finish university, he calls me to the office. He's a somewhat balding guy. He has, some of you will remember, he has a very nasal voice. He's like, Nikhil, come in. Come into the office, take a seat. So he called me there, and he was sitting at the back, behind a huge table, and he was playing some sort of Indian classical mantra music, going very soothing, and on top of it he had this nasal voice of, take a seat, Nikhil, take a seat. Do you know why we're here? And I am sweating bullets at this point because I've actually until then never been called. This was the first time I was actually called into his office, and at this point I have no idea what to say. I'm sweating, but this kind of classical music is kind of calming me down as well. So it's a bit of an interesting mixed emotions that I'm feeling at this point. So he looks at me, he looks at my attendance report, and he says, you know why you're here? You're in big trouble, kid. And I'm just sitting there trying to kind of meditate and take deep breaths, along with the music that's playing in the back. Clearly failing because I'm, at this point, kind of drenched in sweat. And he looks at me, looks at the report card again, and he says, I will not let you pass the exams. I will not let you write the, we had some exams that we had to write to get into the placement, it was called. That is when you get into a company. He said, I will not let you write the placement exams. And I'm just, at this point, not sure what to do. And unwittingly, I start tearing up and I start crying. And at this point, I don't know what happens, but he, maybe it's the music, maybe it's the way I was just overwhelmed, not knowing what to do. He says, take a seat outside, I will, okay, I can't do the nasal voice, it's too high. Take a seat outside, I will call you back. And I stood outside, I find out much later that he has corrected my attendance. So now 30% is somehow over 70%, which I am very grateful for. Yeah, his name was Venkatesh. I never thought I would talk about 12 years on.
You bought your degree. You bought your degree.
He helped me write placement exams, and I did get into one of those companies. I left very soon after, but I'm still.
Crap! Dude, you're supposed to be my ammunitions guy! How can you be so calm and not sweat?
Dude, this is a training exercise and you're already feeling like you're in a war zone? Come on.
That's what we're trained for, man!
I know. You gotta keep your calm.
Tommy, that's not helping. They don't give us bullets. You gotta do your own, man. Get down here, man. Once the commander comes down, Tommy, he's gonna
I'm not
kick you
afraid of
in
the commander. Let him come.
Tommy.
Let him come.
Alright, what's going on here? Why do you have only 30% success rate at shooting the exercise target?
May I speak, Commander?
You may.
The target is way too far, Commander. Yes, sir, Commander, sir.
I had to produce...
You are not allowed to speak yet.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, it's me, sir. Yes, sir. I am here, sir. I'm ready for orders, sir.
When you go on the battlefield and you cross somebody like that, it's gonna be his corpse because you let him die because the target was too far away.
I understand, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Unless you get your hit rate at least at 70%, you will be fired.
Yes, sir. I understand, sir. Of course, sir.
I wasn't finished.
Yes, sir.
You will be fired. Act.
Yes, sir, I am expected, sir, to train and to expect this kind of behavior, sir, from the enemy, sir. Yes, sir, I am absolutely convinced of this, sir. Yes, sir.
Private, what do you have to say for yourself?
Yes, sir.
You have some style.
What are your wishes?
I'm trying to meditate. Fucking. Yeah.
Me again.
Fuck!
listen to you. Yes, and not get rejected. You know how difficult it is, Mr. Master Genie. They burn the cigarette, the magic cigarette, the cigarette of peace, and I show up and I ask them most kindly, what can I do? Discard me.
Fine. I shall grant you your first wish. But you know how this works.
I know.
You are a genie. For every wish that you get.
I shall give you a piece of my soul.
Yes.
A piece of his soul.
It's a beautiful piece.
It's my favorite one.
Give me the piece.
Will I get rejected again, ever again? My people.
No, I granted you your wish.
I haven't said yes yet. We're bartering. Okay, yes.
I am the genie of the genie of the genies. So you're telling me you're not good at negotiation, huh?
No, I
just can't do it. I want to buy a shawl. I just pay what the person asks. And they gave you nothing. And this guy, he wanted barter. I can fix that. You can? Of course I can fix that. You can. That's why there are no more genies after me. But you will have to negotiate for it. Oh, you drive a hard bargain. I do. Fine.
Genie of the genius phone.
Sorry, that's mine. Yes, that's mine.
Genie of the genius phone.
We should have separate ringtones here. Okay, fine, I'll pick it. Just give me a moment. Yes.
Hi, is Jeannie your wife?
Yeah?
You are late again for work. From work home.
I am at work office. I'll be right at work home as soon as I'm done here with this.
Sounds like the genie of the genie still doesn't get everything.
Just because I'm the last genie doesn't mean I'm like the last authority, you know?
Would you pass me the sugar, please?
We have salt and sugar.
Sugar, please. Don't worry. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
From here, you look like something is bothering you.
No. Yes, it is.
Because I have a good eyesight.
Because you have a good eyesight, darling. Magda, today I had a talk with my supervising supervisor, and then went into his office, and it was nice. It was like beautiful music, and he was speaking calmly and softly, and he sat me down, and he started speaking to me, and he spoke to me in a very calm and nice tone and manner, and he told me things, I told him things,
Problem with you is you take too long to get to the point. I want you to just say what's on your mind, Peter.
Then, darling, it was a long sentence, okay? Then he was working on his computer, of course, as he was talking, and of course, I kept listening, I kept absorbing the information. You know, like you had ears, I had ears. People had ears, people listened, people absorbed the information, and then.
Do you have a wish or not? I'm running out of smoke!
Then I came back and I saw my uncle in the living room, and then I was just thinking, maybe, and then, darling, he told me that I take too long to answer. That was the thing, yes.
I hate doing this every time. Hello, aren't you a pretty little cat? Oh, I didn't see you there. There was a very... Is that your cat? We know each other, don't we? We know each other well? Sarah?
Saratida.
Sarah! It was on the top of my tongue. Saratita.
We know each other and we like each other.
We like each other.
Michaelitos, right?
A secret name. We know each other very well.
I'm in fact your moral support.
You're my words.
That's why I was doing ooh.
I thought it was just a very noisy...
Ooh.
No?
Ooh.
I thought it was just
Okay.
in one ear.
The cat.
Yeah.
No, you first.
Yeah.
You.
Honestly, it's yeah.
It's
I'm pretty embarrassed at this point.
yeah. Would you like to go and watch some jellyfish sometime?
And that was the worst pickup line of all time.
The cat reminds me of a friend of my mother. So there was this friend of my mother. I mean, she's still, I shouldn't say was, because she's still there. She's still there. And there are many interesting things about this friend of my mother. But the most interesting one by far is that she loves cats. And when I say loves cats, she lives in a 3-room apartment. And she has 23 cats in that apartment, as well as, I believe, 3 or 4 dogs, I'm not sure. And they all live together in perfect harmony. So remember, once I had the opportunity to walk into that apartment, and I walk in, and I expect all the cats, you know, because I've been told this is going to be like the crazy pet place. And I open there, and I can definitely smell the smell of somewhere where 23 cats live. But I don't see any cats. And I'm like, something's up here. And this friend, she's like this super jovial, super happy, middle-aged lady, you know, with like this long blonde hair, and she looks like a hippie that just loves cats as much as instead of flowers or something, I don't know. And so she welcomes us, you know, she serves us, I was going there with my mother, she served us coffee, and I'm sitting there at the coffee table, and I'm taking my coffee, and I'm thinking, where are the cats? I want to see the cats. And then suddenly, as I'm thinking this, all of a sudden, they start coming out, like from a box over there, from under the thing here, from there, and they're like everywhere, like a little bit curious. What's happening? Is it safe to come out now? And suddenly, it's like, you know, if you've seen like a zombie apocalypse movie, how the zombies shows up out of nowhere, and suddenly they're everywhere, and there's nothing but zombies. It was the same, but with cats, and they weren't zombies. And so they come everywhere, and they're like cute, and sometimes not so cute, and sometimes super cute, and sometimes not cute at all. All kinds of cats. And I actually counted them, because I was a little curious, are there really 23 cats? And I counted 22 cats. And something was up, so I asked, where is the 23rd cat? And then this woman answered, well, the 4 dogs and the 22 cats live in these 2 rooms. The 3rd room is reserved for the last cat, because he doesn't like anybody, and he's a bit aggressive.
My beautiful cat. You deserve everything. I planted you to this garden, and I made you real. What do you need? Tell me.
Everything.
Everything. I can give you everything. All my money. Take all my money.
A very delicious bird.
Take it. Let me catch it for you. You did it again. You're so amazing.
I know.
Wow.
I want more.
More?
More.
More. What
More
do cats
than
like?
everything.
What do
A very delicious mouse.
The mouse? Yeah. I'll catch it. Catch it for you.
Catch it for me.
Amazing. Amazing. What else?
More.
You have 9 lives. Do you want more of them? Do you want more of them? Take my life. Take my life. Take it.
How?
Take everything.
Yes, welcome. You may enter cat heaven. Don't be shy, come on. Yeah, the catnip is on the side.
Cat Peter would like to speak with you. Meow. You may speak now.
I was a good cat. I did not pee where I shouldn't. I brought gifts to my monsters. And I was cute when needed.
Felix, is it?
Yes.
To heaven or to hell?
Mr. Man, you wasted all of your 9 lives.
Well, 3 of them were because of the neighbor's dog. 2 were cars. I was not very careful with the road.
1 whole life chasing laser beams.
I starved to death on that one.
I'm afraid of hearing excuses here. Meow. Meow.
And the other 3 lives? I was just trying to help other cats.
It's a tough one.
Or hell.
Cat hell or cat heaven?
Just say the word.
You know what is in cat hell, don't you?
May he find out.
Come to cat hell.
Go play with the dog! Go play with the dog!
Throw him at me! You did this grass! What happened? You will go straight away! Cut to hell! Cut to... Lasers, 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 lasers! Very cute bird. A very tasty mouse.
So what, chat? 20-hour naps.
So, what shall it be? Cat heaven or cat hell?
Felix, there's only one way to decide. You shall have to pass the cat test.
We should hear.
We should what?
We should listen to our deepest voice.
Yes.
Let me Felix, shall he go to cat heaven? Or cat hell?
That was the
Yeah. I heard a yeah. A very faint yeah for cat hell.
Ask again.
Cat heaven? Yeah! Or cat hell? Yeah! It's a tie.
They have made this test a little different now.
Doesn't him all day.
Let him stay with you. You can be my pet.
Boris, I wonder what happened to our Felix.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I'm back home and he escaped.
What?
It's an old habit, you know, from back in the army, you know, a long time ago.
I was afraid of the conversation here.
Felix, he escaped.
He escaped.
Yeah, he escaped.
I thought he was hit by a car 2 months ago.
Oh.
He was
Yes.
still around?
He escaped life.
He was cute when it was needed.
Yeah, but we have Felicia and Fernando and Franco. Franco, come in. Don't you feel they're enough? Don't you feel they're enough?
Here. It's all wrong. Oh, no one can replace Felix in my heart.
I'm sure he's in a better place.
How do you know he didn't go to cat's hell?
How do you know those things exist?
Don't question my beliefs!
I'm sure he's in a better place.
Better than this?
Better than this.
Are we gonna send them back home?
I'm pretty sure there are places better than this. I know we have good food, good company, but
Hey God, I have a question. Can you give me my life back? I miss my family.
I miss Felix so much.
me too.
Here, eat.
You have such a
Have you brought the genie yet? This army requires magical powers. We're never gonna win the war otherwise.
Yes, sir! Here, sir, sir, yes, sir! I have contacted some hippies and they have established contact with a genie, sir. Yes, sir, no doubt about that, sir. Yes, sir. May I present to you the genie, sir, sir?
Please.
The genie, this is the genie of the genie, sir. Yes, sir.
I am at your service. Just don't bargain. Anything else, I will do.
Is there any way I can have more than one wish?
It's a bargain you're trying to make.
Exactly.
1.5 wishes. That's
Fine.
the best I can do. Oh, that was easy. I'm getting better at this.
My half wish is to win this war.
And your one wish? It better be bigger than the war. What is it?
What is your wish, sir? Yes, sir, your wish, sir. May the genie sir.
You know this idiot?
Him?
Yeah.
Looks like one,
Yes,
yes.
very annoying. I want you to give him his cat back.
You want me to talk to Cat God?
Make it happen.
I'm the cat god. And wish?
It's about Felix. I know it's never happened before. No soul has ever left cat heaven and gone back.
Yes.
But he just struck a bargain. I don't want this to go wrong. Please go. Cat God.
So, did it work? Where is the cat, Genie?
Diamond! Felix is back!